Welcome! In this tutorial, I'll show you how to use the LED edge lit sign template to recreate a car design similar to the Mustang example you see on the screen. We'll go through picking the artwork, adding text, and adjusting the settings so that the panel fits perfectly into your LED base. First, let's go pick our artwork. You go over here to the emoji picker and choose Noun Project. I'm going to look for a car outline. There. Now I'll use the scale parameter to adjust the size. Now you'll want to make sure that you don't choose something too wide or wider than your base. This base that I'm going to be using right now is about 70 millimeters wide. So I'm going to try to keep it within that size. Notice how below here you'll see the height change in the width. These are converted to inches, but most of the bases are measured in millimeters. So that's why you see millimeters here in the parameters, but you'll also see the sizes shown here in inches. And now the art margin, that is the edge, or how close it is to the artwork. And I like to keep this around 3 or 4 millimeters. Now let's just add some text. I'm going to just type in Mustang and choose a font. For car names, I like to use really bold fonts, such as Racing 1. Center is okay. And then the size. Now that you've adjusted the scale, you can also adjust the position. And I want this closer to the car. That looks good. Now, you also have an option for a text frame. This adds a border around it. You might not need it on a design like this, but when the text is above the image, it creates a square shape, whereas without the frame, it outlines the text. But for this design, I want it below. Now the other feature of this template is the line spacing. This will show you the amount of vertical lines used in the scoring of this sign. So the closer they're together, the darker it is, and the more spaced out, the lighter and more subtle the design is. These really don't take much. That looks pretty good. Now, the vertical lines act like light pipes, so the light goes straight up and goes through the design much easier, and the scoring is much faster than engraving. Now, I just want to double check your base. Again, I've already measured this. This base that I'm using is 15 deep by 70 millimeters wide. Another thing to note is the offset here. This is how far away it is from the base. So I like to give it a little bit of room here. It's not apparent on this one, but you can see how that'll line up or straighten up the edges. Now this base margin here is important too. This creates the shoulders that gives more stability to the artwork. And on this base, 5 millimeters is just perfect for the overhang. And that's pretty much it. When you download it, the template will be rotated 90 degrees when exported. That saves time with lasering. And don't forget to make sure you score the lines that engrave. Thank you.